What is up, everybody? How is everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And you know what time it is. It's time Spiral Remastered time. So we have ourselves a TSR battle today. Y'all know how this thing works. We're going to open this thing up. We have 6 participants. Each one of them is going to get 6 packs. We're going to open up those packs in rounds of 3, adding up the mana values for all the time-shifted cards, rares, and mythics. We're going to add those mana values up. And at the end of this thing, the person with the highest total mana value and the person with the lowest total mana value amongst the time-shifted, rares, and mythics are each going to get one bonus pack of a Lost Caverns of Ixalan collector pack. I'm going to throw these off to the side here. We're going to open this thing up here. In the event of a tie, we will take the highest mana value mythic as the first tiebreaker, the highest mana value rare as the second tiebreaker, and if that doesn't do it, we'll have a runway modeling walk-off contest, which should be pretty epic. All right. You know what I really enjoy about these battles, aside from actually just getting to open up Time Spiral, is I find that as I post these, I have the the cast of usual suspects here that I have a lot of people that flock towards certain events, certain battles, certain products that they just really enjoy being a part of. And for those of you who are my TSR enthusiasts, just know that I appreciate you and I appreciate your taste in Magic products, because this is, I would say, my favorite set since I rejoined the MTG world in around 2019. I've been playing Magic on and off for a really long time. And when I say a really long time, I mean a really long time. Yeah, since coming back to Magic in 2019, rediscovering it, TSR is way up there for me, probably my favorite. All right, here we go. 6 for Unholy Ram. We have 6 for J and V. 6 for Gremlin. 6 for E and H. Great name. Ian's Rule. All right, 6 for JA. And last but not least, 6 for Ranzu. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. So we'll go 3 packs, 2 packs, and then 1 pack for the rounds. Let's get started. Good luck, everybody. And just know, I appreciate y'all ahead of time. Let's have some fun. All right, Ram, you're up for 3. We'll skip past the commons for the most part. There's some good uncommons, so we'll go through those. Joda's Avenger, Sulfur Elemental. First rare is a Slaughter Pack. That is a 0 for mana value. And then after that, Resto Angel. Nice. A time-shifted Resto Angel, so that's a 4. Of course, the chase kind of cards, right? So there's a lot of good cards between the time-shifted cards. I used to say that the mythics weren't really the draw here, but actually there's a really good assortment of mythics now that actually are carrying substantial value. So there are a bunch of Womp mythics, but there's some really good ones up at the top as well. But the chase are the time-shifted foil rares. There's an average of about 1 per box. I've seen and pulled as many as 3 per box. I've also seen 0 boxes. Those look real bad. I've never had that happen yet. Hopefully I didn't just jinx us all. Here we go. Stone Cloaker. Next rare is an Aeon Chronicler, which is a 5 for mana value. And oh, let's go. Out of the gate. Ram. Congratulations. I know that other people are looking around at the time-shifted Chalice and already very jealous. Foil common. Yeah, I'll sleeve that up right away for sure. Biggest hit in the set right now. I think Chalice is still like $60 for the time-shifted non-foil Chalice. Congratulations. Box already showing and paying dividends. Yeah, there are no set boxes. There are no collector boxes for this product, right? So it's just the draft boxes. So foils actually are special. And in fact, there are even some foil commons and foil uncommons that carry double-digit values. So there we go. 3rd pack for Ram. Already on the Chalice of the Void. Already way ahead here. Swarmyard, another really good pull. I think Swarmyard's still like $11, $12. And it's a good card. Molten Rain. And a token after that. Okay. I'll sleeve up the vast majority of this after all is said and done. I'll get the mythics and any foil rares and mythics. All right, so we got a 0 for Chalice, and we got 3, still a 3, 8, 12, still a 12. So you had some zeros in there, and you had some beef. All right, let me just double check here. I'm going to put that Swarm Yard on top. So 0, 0, 3, 8, 12, still a 12. Yeah, 12 for Ram. 12 for Ram, who's already pulled the Chalice. You've already won it live. All right, J and V, up for 3. Good value in the time-shifted, good value in mythics, and some pretty decent value rares as well. Swarmyard, one of them. Swarmyard, again, like a $12 rare. All right. Enslave. Cauterary Sliver. Rare. Coalition Relic. Used to be one of the, kind of like an OG mana rock, right? And then Sigil of the Empty Throne. Foil common is a Conflagrate. All right. Next pack up. I really want to see a good spicy foil time-shifted card. It's been a minute since we've seen one of those. All right, Shivan Sandmage, Knight of the Holy Nimbus, Urza's Factory, Kerkeep, that is a 0 for mana value. And then a Silence. Actually, I think Silence is like 10, 11 bucks now as well, just for the regular non-foil time-shifted. Then we got a foil back here. It is a foil rare. It's a Slaughter Pact. Not helping you on the mana value, but beautiful foiling on that. It looks really cool. All right, nice. So we got ourselves a foil rare as well. Usually it's going to be about 1 foil rare per box. Sometimes there are 2. And yep, all right, pack number 3 for J and V. Silence also a good pull though. There's a lot of interesting mana values here because you have some delve cards, you have Greater Gargadon, and then you have a bunch of lands and a bunch of the packs which are 0 mana value. So you get some pretty wild swings. It's a really fun set to battle with as well for that reason. Whipvine Drake, Mycologist. Rare Porphyr Nodes. Drop of Honey, if you will. Evolutionary Leap. We got a foil? No foil. Okay. All right, so let's add up some mana values here. We have ourselves 0, still 0, 2, 3, 4, 9, and 12, right? 12, okay. 12 for J and V. Gremlin, you're up next. Other big hits, Sliver Legion, Gemstone Caverns, Chroma's Memorial, Damnation, Thoughtseize. I just named a bunch of mythics. Again, I used to say, I was like, oh, mythics are kind of not the draw. There's not very, blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, oh, actually, there's a bunch of $20 plus mythics in there, including one $50 mythic. All right, Gremlin for 3. Thick-Skinned Goblin, Saltfield Recluse, Return to Dust. Rare is a Magus of the Moon, also a really strong rare. Sees a ton of modern play, sideboard play specifically. Actually, some main deck play as well. I think this is like 12 bucks. Good pull. And then a Liliana's Moody Lily, Liliana's Triumph. Already seen a couple of really good rares. And, of course, the Chalice. So, if Mythics deliver in this box, we might have ourselves a real good box on our hands. Aven Mind Sensor. Scrib Ranger. Cryptic Annelid. Rare Flagstones of $1. Flagstones of Trickhair. Actually, no longer $1. It's like 2. Become Immense. There's one of those Delve cards. That's a 6 mana value. Flagstones, for those of us that know, if you know, you know, actually used to be a really expensive card at one point. Okay. Talking about the original Flagstones, pre-reprint, right? Salt Blast, Bonded Fetch, Paradise Plume. Rare is a Greater Gargadon. There's a 10 for mana value. All right, Gremlin. And what do we got going on here? A Paradoxical Outcome. That is a 4. There is a foil. Foil common is an Orcish Cannonade. Okay. All right. Well, there were some huge mana values there. So we have ourselves a 4. That's it says 10, 14, 20, still 20, 22, and a 25. Gremlin. Woo! Putting on a mana value clinic. All right, E&H. Up 4-3. All right, we've got a Riftwing Cloudskate, Phythesis, Harmonic Sliver. Another Nodes, sure. Okay. Porphyr Nodes. And a Sylvan Scrying. Beautiful Sylvan Scrying there. Low mana value pack. That was a 3. There are, for anybody else interested, there are other Delve cards. Although Gremlin got a couple of the big Delve hits, there are some other Delve cards. So it is, Gremlin is far from secure in that high. Careful consideration. Harmonize. Primal Force Mage. Rare is a Vesuvian Shapeshifter. That is a 5 for mana value. Behind that is a Sanguine Bond. There's another 5. All right. All of a sudden, we have some mana value. Pack number 3 for Ian. And if you've never drafted Time Spiral Remastered for what it's worth, it is a fun to draft set as well. Do recommend. I've drafted it several times. Every once in a while, I like to get together with some of my draft buddies. Ooh, Rebuff the Wicked, one of the stronger uncommons. It's like a $3-4 uncommon. And every once in a while, we'll actually draft this. Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact kind of climbing up as well. Can't remember what it is at this moment, but it is not a bad value hit. Also a 0 for mana value, and then a Monastery Swift Spear behind that. That was a 1. All right, so we have ourselves a 1, still a 1. It's a 6, that's an 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 for mana value. I'm going to throw the Summoner's Pact on top. All right, JA, it is your time. Up for 3. Here we go. Riptide Pilfer. Phantom Worm. Yeah, rare is a main Gara of Corondor. That is a 3. And then a Felden of the Third Path behind that. That is also a 3. So 6 mana value off the rip. Actually, are we still mythicless? I think we are. Usually about 4 mythics per box. Kind of old school again, right? Like before they started pumping up the mythic counts. There's 15 mythics in the set, not 20. Arcblade. Another Conflagrate. Dormant Sliver. Jorira of the Gitu. Old school commander. And then a Gurmag Angler. There's another one of those Delve cards. That's a 7. And that's going to do it. Okay. Another Arcblade. We haven't seen Pongify. Pongify is like a $5 to $6 uncommon that is in this set. Another Dormant Sliver. Rare is a Pulmonic Sliver. That's a 5. And then a Zealous Conscripts, which is another 5 after that. And we have a foil back here. There's a foil common Urborg Siphon Mage. All right. That was 3, right? Yep. So we have a 5, 10. Wow, okay. That escalated quickly. 5, 10, 17, 20, 23, 26. Gremlin? No longer in the high. That kind of snuck up on me too. All right, Ranzu, up for 3. Still live for all the mythics. Again, an average of 4. I have seen as many as 6, depending on if you pull a foil mythic. Slipstream, Lightning, Big Game Hunter, Timebender, interesting card. Venser, the Shaper Savant, good old Venser, that's a 4. And then a Baral, Chief of Compliance behind that, that is a 2. All right, Stormfront Riders. Another Timebender. Fungal Reaches. Cloud Key. Cloud Key's still solid. That's still a solid card. That's a 3. And then a Leveler after that, which is a 5. And then a token. All right. Ancient Grudge at common. That card's still really good. Here we go. Mystical Teachings. Spore Sower Thallid. Another Fungal Reaches. Rare is a Magus of the Future. That is a 5. And then a Teamer Battle Rage. I almost forget that that's even time shifted. And we have a foil common back here. It is a Dream Stalker. All right. So we have a 2. That's a 5, 7, 12, 15, 15, 17, 21. Let me just double check that. 5, 6, 7, 12, 15, 17, 21. Okay. Interesting first round here. So tied in the low is actually Unholy Ram and J and V, both with a 12. Gremlin with a 25. Ian with a 14. And then JA in the high with a 26. And Ranzu right behind at a 21. So we have like 3 highs and 3 lows right now. Still some big shifts that can happen mana value wise. Let's get into our second round. Unholy, back to you for 2 Ram. You of the already Chalice of the Void. Okay. A little Prodigal Pyromancer. Nimbus. Molten Slag Heap. Rare is a Thelanite Hermit. That is a 4 for mana value. And then Time Shifted Cranial Plating. That is a 2. Nothing behind. Okay. Next pack. Okay. Sounds a little rough and tumble. Muck Drub. Wipe Away. Love me some Split Second. Rare is a Stuffy Doll. Also love me some Stuffy Doll. That's a 5 for mana value. Just a good old classics card. And then a Waste behind that, which is a 0 for mana value. So interesting. Second round of packs here. We have ourselves a 0, but then a 5. It's 9 and 11 for mana value. All right, double checking. 9, 11. Yep. Gives you a 23. Okay, J and V. Still no time-shifted cards. In fact, we haven't even pulled a Mythic yet. Just living off of good rares and a few really good time-shifted cards. Okay. Grape Shot at common. Yeah, Haze of Rage. Stormfront Riders. Clockwork Hydra. Rare is another Magus of the Future. That's a 5. And then a Grenzo the Dungeon Warden. That is a 2. And that's going to do it there. Oh, sorry. There we go. Making some adjustments. Okay. Second pack for J and V. Have ourselves a Cloud Seeder. Sudden Death. Good removal. Utopia Mycon. Rare is a Fungus Sliver. Fungus Among Us. And a Rakdos Charm as the time shifted there. What do we have going on here? We have ourselves a 2. That's a 4, 6, 7, 8, and plus 5. That is 13. It gives you a 25. Kind of puts you somewhere in the middle, right? We already know that Ram is below you at this moment. Gremlin, who had seemingly a monstrous first round at 25, and then got run down by JA, and Ronzu right in the hunt as well. Back to Gremlin for 2. Here we go. Got a Shaper Parasite, Yixilid Jailer, Lost Oromancers. Mythic is a Hypergenesis. I got so excited. It's a Mythic. It's our first Mythic of the box. This is one of the big head scratchers for me in TSR. Like, this card wasn't even legal when it was reprinted in TSR. I'm like, why is this at Mythic level? So it's a Mythic and is a 0 for mana value. And then a Goblin Engineer. Goblin Engineer is actually still a solid time-shifted pull. It's a 2 for mana value. So yes, I will sleeve up the Hypergenesis. Kind of a feels bad Mythic. I don't mind. I mean, you know, low value Mythics hurt, but like when they're also not actually like legal in most formats, what are we doing? All right, Gremlin. That is definitely probably the most womp Mythic. Yeah, not even playable. All right, Stronghold Rats. Stormcloud Jin. Nightshade Assassin. Another Mythic. Oh no, stop. That's our second Mythic of the box. It's Kravek's Ascendant Hero. So Hypergenesis is the least desirable. This is right there with it, unfortunately. Hey, and then Gary, Grey Merchant of Asphodel after that. Definitely both of the time-shifted cards actually better and more valuable than the 2 Mythics we just pulled. All right. So we have ourselves a 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 6. That is a 13 for mana value. All right. 5, that's 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay. Healthy mana values, at least, to go with. Keep the Magus of the Future on top. Gremlin, that puts you at 38. All right, E and H. Okay, Yavimaya Dryad, Dusk Rider Peregrine, Street Wraith, good old Street Wraith. Rare is a Sarah Avenger, that is a 2 for mana value. And then a Alesha Who Smiles at Death as a 3. We have a foil, it's a foil common, Errant Ephemeron for that, so that's that. We have seen 1 foil rare. Yes, there can be 2 foil rares per box. In fact, you can technically get 2 foil rares and a foil mythic. It is possible. Not super highly likely, but it's possible. Here we go. Firemaw Kavu, Calciform Pools, Delay, one of the my more favorite uncommons in the set. Rare is a Sedge Sliver. Time-shifted card. Is a Slimefoot the Stowaway as a 3, and we do have a foil back here. It's a foil uncommon. It is an Urza's Factory as a foil uncommon. Okay, so we have ourselves a 3. That's a 6, 9, and 11 for mana value. 3, 6, 9, and 11. Put you at a 25. Ram is still in the low, but it's only a 23, so very neck and neck. JA, back to you for 2. Should still be at least 2 mythics at large, plus, hopefully, a foil time-shifted card. All right. Harmonize. Cordirge. Faceless Devourer. Rare is a Life and Limb. That is a 4. A Mystic Confluence after that. That is a 5. Those are pretty high mana values as well, which is where you want to be because you were in the high previously. Second pack. Have ourselves a Riftmark Knight, a Phantom Worm. Still haven't seen a Pongify, huh? As an uncommon. Firewake. Rare is a Sudden Spoiling. That is a 3. Really cool card. I love the split second cards. I say that all the time, but I mean it. And a Farseek. That's a 2, and no foil there. So, we have ourselves a 2. That's a 3. That's 5, 10, and 14 for mana value. That puts you at a 40, and it puts you right back into the lead as well. All right, Ranzu, also in contention, currently chasing now JA by 19 mana value. We have ourselves a Fury Sliver, Gaia's Anthem, Salt Crusted Step. Rare is a Heartwood Storyteller, that is a 3. And a Treasure Cruise, that is a 8. Holy moly, there's one of those Delve cards. That's, I think, kind of what Ronzi wanted to see. It looks like we have a foil back here. What is it? It's a foil uncommon. It's a Phantom Worm foil uncommon. But that Treasure Cruise made up a lot of ground going into this second pack. Okay, here we go. Premature Burial. Might of Old Krosa. Henchfiend of Ukor. Rare is a Tolaria West. That is a 0 for mana value. And then a Time of Need behind that as a 2 and no foil. All right, so Tolaria West is a 0. So let's go 3 plus 8. That's 11, 12, 13. Keeps you in the hunt. Puts you at a 34. It does keep you in the hunt. All right, 8, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Okay, so heading in this last round, Ram is in the low with a 23. J and V with a 25. Gremlin in, not in the high, 38. Ian, 25. J.A. in the high with a 40, and then Ronzu with a 34. So we have kind of still 3 battling it out for the low, and 2 and 3 in the hunt for the high. All right, last round here. We still have not seen a foil time shifted, and we've only seen 2 mythics. So 6 packs left. I'm expecting to see some juice here. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right, Dune Rider Outlaw. Smallpox. Sliversmith. Rare is a Glittering Wish. That is a 2. Behind that is a Past in Flames. That is a 4. Is there a foil? There's a foil common. It's an Infiltrator Ilkor. All right, Ram. So, Ram, that is a 6 for mana value. Puts you at a final of 29. All right, J and V. You are currently lower than Ram by 4. And in fact, I think Gremlin has both mythics. So as far as mythic tiebreaker is concerned, Gremlin owns them all right now. Simian Spirit Guide at common is also quite good. Here we go. Spellburst. Skittering Monstrosity. Crow's Grip. Rare is in Hivestone. That is a 2. Time-shifted card is an Intangible Virtue. And there is no foil behind that. So it is also a 4. Which means we have a tie. And I have not been looking. I have no idea on the mana values for rares. So that'll be what it's going to be. Gremlin. All right, 4 packs left. I'm not going to lie. I'm really nervous because we haven't hit a foil time shifted at this point. I've had a bunch of boxes make me work for it, so I'm trying not to panic. But it's not something. It's not a precedent I'm interested in setting today. Here we go. Lightning Axe. Gremlin, you were to 38, so you're pushing for the high. Poultice Sliver. Storm Entity. Rare is a Venser, second Venser of the box. That's a 4. It's a healthy mana value. Behind that is a True Name Nemesis as a 3 for mana value. Whew. Okay. It was a 7 in total. Gives you a 45. That is not insignificant. Especially since you currently hold tiebreakers. There are 3 packs left. We're at, I think, 2 mythics and no foil time shifted. Ugh. Ugh. Here we go. Cordirge. Calcider. Dread Ship Reef. Ian, you want to probably stay low here. Oh, it's a mythic at least. Living In. It's a good mythic, and it is also a 0 mana value, so that is helpful. All right, not bad. Pretty solid mythic, and at least a 0 for mana value, which is where you want to be. And then a Shriek Maw behind that. That is a 5. So you will conclude at a 5 for that pack. Let me throw that in here real quick. Oh, it gives you a 30. Ram is still in the low. All right. At least we hit 3 mythics. 2 packs left. Oh. All right. Come on. JA, you are at a 40. You are currently chasing Gremlin in the high with a 45. Celestial Crusader. Shivan Meteor. Dread Return. Ha, ooh. All right, well, that's going to do it. The High Arcanus, that is a 7. Sheesh. And then a Prized Amalgam. It looks like we have a foil back here. Let it be. Yes. 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 Hey, all right. Not shut out. Trinket Mage. You know what? Not going to be like a super high-ended retro time-shifted foil, but I'm glad we got one. I'm super, super glad we got one. And also helping you secure the high. So doing actual work for you as well. So you have a 7. 7 plus 3, that's 10. Plus 3, that is a 13. Puts you at a 53. It does not guarantee you the high. There are still some delve cards. But it gives you a pretty healthy lead. And man, another TSR box made us sweat it out for the time-shifted card, but we got one. Which is really weird because I, of course, shuffled them all, right? So this nasty habit. I think on 3 separate occasions I've pulled the time-shifted foil within the last 2 packs. Unhealthy obsession for drum there. All right, Meyer Boa. Hey, there's a Pongify finally, like a $5 or $6 uncommon. All right, Ranzu, you need a lot of help here. Not, I think, technically impossible, but very unlikely. Rare is a Muraganda Petroglyphs, and then an Ethereal Armor that is not going to get it done. Oh, but a foil rare. It's a Petroglyphs. Okay. Man, all right. Well, we got a second foil rare as well. Actually, I ended up at only 3 mythics, and yeah, those kind of hurt. Whew. All right, so we did get a 4, that's an 8, that's a 9. Gives you a 43. So we know that we have JA on top in the high with a 53. And then we have J and V and Ram in the low. So I need to take a look at the highest mana value rare. Stuffy Doll is a 5. Chronicler is a 5. Wow. Fungus Sliver 4. Magus of the Future 5. Another 5. Do we have a double tie? I think we do. Holy moly. Runway Modeling Walk-Off it is. It's bound to happen at some point. 4. I'm just double checking here. That's a 5. That is a 5. So double 5. 5, 5. Nothing higher, right? All right. You know what? I don't ever do this, but I'm going to do this because this is the first time this ever happened. Hold on one second. Y'all made me work for it. Y'all both earned it. There you go. All right, so we have 2 lows here. That's the first time that ever happened on this channel. I know it's happened before. It was bound to happen at some point, just probability, but all right. People really wanted to see pie eating contest or a joust as well. Sorry, everybody. All right, here we go. JB. Oh, hey, special guest foil Pitiless Plunderer out of the bonus pack there. Very, really nice. Hey, really cool special guest. Special guest uncommon, no less. That's a really good one. All right, Akal Pakal. Whoop. Fabrication Foundry. Admiral Brass Beckett as a mythic. Abuelo. Ian Malcolm as a foil. Hey, foil Jurassic Park card. That's kind of cool. Conclude with a Restless Prairie there. Neat. Actually, a pretty decent prize pack. That Pitiless Plunder actually probably carries some value. Dr. Malcolm probably does too, but I don't think in the same way. Okay. Here we go. Little Island. It's Quinth. Hey, foil Get Lost. That's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Corpses of the Lost. Curious Althsor. He's so curious. Rare is a bringer of the last gift as the borderless. And a blue. You're my boy, blue. Nice. As a Jurassic Park card. And we conclude with an Echoing Deeps as a borderless foil. Not bad there either. All right, J.A. who crushed the high. Actually, I really like that Pitiless Plunder. That's pretty cool. Okay. Uchbenbach. Tarian's Journal as a pack foil. The Ever-Flowing Well as the extended. Xavier Sol, Infested Captain. Commander. Polani's Hatcher in the Borderless. Yaha. Alright, Command Tower. Alright, come on. Let's see something. Rare is a call. Not that great. Alright, well, this was interesting if nothing else, right? TSR starts off real hot with the Chalice of the Void and then makes us sweat. We actually got a bunch of rares. Mythics really let us down. We only pulled 3 in the box, and only one of them was even decent. And then we ended, of all things, on a tie, a double tie, where there was no Mythic tiebreaker, and they both had the highest mana value rare, so we win a little extra here. That's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.